So basically what Native Network does is connect the tribes up to the main broadband connections, right? The fiber optic pipes that run throughout the country. You got to be connected into those pipes in order to get the high speed. So there's two components. One is getting connected to the internet pipes. The other is distribution of that on your reservation or your city or whatever it is you're trying to cover. Now, without access to that internet, you folks that use the internet, like for website development, programmers, those types of folks who could normally work from home or work from a small office, can't do that because they don't have access to the internet. So you've got those types of jobs are not readily available on the reservation today in most places, and or some of the reservations, let's say, also businesses that depend on the internet for sales, for research, email, those types of things are at a huge disadvantage. So by being able to bring those businesses back home to the reservation, they can create jobs that are meaningful wage jobs that other businesses can locate there. I think there's a lot of companies that would take advantage of moving back onto the reservation if they could, if the infrastructure was there, and so creating those jobs, helping them to create their own jobs, not necessarily bringing another company in, although there are folks that are interested in locating facilities on tribal lands and things like that. So also for creating jobs, basically the health clinics where they keep sending people down the road. If we could get the internet access high speed, so that some of those folks didn't need to go, we would need to have more employees at the local clinics in order to provide that service rather than shipping it out. So those types of things. IT services are huge. Every tribe, every company needs computers, and those computers need to be connected. Without that connectivity, those services can't be available. So the tribes who could be investing in a lot more IT related type services to better help their tribes, there's no need to, because they're not connected today, but once the connectivity comes, those jobs will be created for IT services to manage those new facilities. So call center is one that is really interesting to a lot of tribes, because it's not super high tech requirements, right? So the infrastructure that's put in to support those call centers is fairly high tech. The voice over IP phone systems and the video chatting and the just general chat services, those all require the internet, high-speed internet connections, the servers and all that. But really the fundamental is the person answering the phone and providing the information, whether it's tech support or catalog order assistance, or even calling out, right, for sales calls and things like that, generating that type of business. Those folks, you can put a lot of people to work fairly quickly with a call center. 100 to 200 people is very very doable for a lot of the reservations to support with their current employment base. Typically, the reservations are running 30 up to 50% unemployment. So they're folks that are readily looking for work and just don't want to drive, or can't drive 50 miles to the closest town to get a job, right? It eats up all their money getting back and forth to town. So these are great opportunities. There's data centers which take medium level technical folks to take care of those servers and things along those lines. So they create not as many jobs as a call center, but probably a little bit higher wage jobs. The other thing we look at to help create jobs is what are the government programs that can be brought onto the reservation. A lot of the tribes have government contracts where they're building airplane parts or circuit boards or things like that. So and one thing that they have in common is that they have the technology there, the internet and the phone services and the distribution networks to be able to accommodate that type of business. So once they get the core technology in place, they can go after a lot more of the government type work that's available out there.